Hello, how are you? I am back, and this is gonna be a video that may. I don't think it'll get a lot of people mad that live here, but I know not everybody is going to agree, but that's okay, because not everybody's gonna agree with your opinions. I'm just speaking on my behalf and from my experience. Okay, so here we go. So the topic for this video is my journey in LA so far and the difference between, if you're not from here or you are, stuff like that. And the lifestyle here as well. So let me try not to make this video super long. I'm going to try to just get straight to the point. First of all, I consider LA it's starting to become my second home. It's not fully home yet because, I'm from Houston, Texas. That is always my home. But I do love it here. I like it here. And the weather is amazing. People are definitely more open-minded. The fashion, the style here, it's not like New York. New York has way better fashion than LA. But LA does have more style from, considering that I'm from Houston. Houston has good styles too, but it's very conservative in Texas. Anyways, I moved here about almost 4 years ago, and it was very hard for me because I didn't want to, I worked for this salon company, Visible Changes in Houston, for 10 years, and it was really, really hard to let go. But I knew I had to step out of my comfort zone, something that I encourage all of y'all to do. I said it on another video about stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping outside of the box, taking that chance. And so I took that chance. I didn't want to leave, but I was too young to just settle down. So I needed to go. So I moved here. And it was definitely hard because, when I was working in the salon, I would just cut hair every 30 minutes, cut and blow dry style, like every 30 minutes. And I was 98% booked. I was a big fish in a small pond in Texas. So over here, I knew what I was getting myself into, but at the same time, to actually experience it was traumatic for me. And it was an emotional roller coaster. It was super hard in the sense that your family's not here. You are so used to doing something for 10 years, and then all of a sudden, gone. Different lifestyle. Everything has changed. And the people in my life then couldn't accept it. They could not deal with the fact that it was taking me a long time to adjust. Because not everybody's the same. Some people can just, slide right through and then it's all good. And then there's some people like me really has to take the time to adjust to it was very gradual for me, but I felt that God did that because he needed to filter out all of the people that were in my life that couldn't handle me and my emotional stress. Because I moved here, they're all gone now, and that's okay, because everybody each to their own. But now I'm adjusted to the LA lifestyle. And let me tell you the how it is over here. Let me just say that. Well, let me just say, and I don't mean any type of bitterness. I'm just gonna talk how I see it. Again, it's my opinion. Not everybody gonna agree with it, but this is my opinion. I'm gonna start off by saying that a lot of the people here are extremely vain. You know, it's funny when I stop at a red light or something like that, and I just see people just taking pictures everywhere, like it, and people are just on their phone, and like it's just like wow, like it's so important to post pictures and like just to it's okay. There is a lot of beautiful people here. There's gorgeous people here. It's Hollywood. Of course there's going to be gorgeous, beautiful people here. Are they beautiful on the inside? Hell no. I mean, oh my God. If you can only see how many insecure people are in LA, they are so insecure it's not even funny. And, we all have our insecurities. I definitely have my insecurities. But it's like they put in all this work into a picture or into the way they look, cosmetic surgery, or just whatever. Well, man, at the end of the day, they have no personality. They don't know who they are. And probably maybe between 7 and 9 out of 10, they are not grounded, and they are basically kind of selfish, from what I see. And that's why, for me, it's very important for me I go back home every 2 months. I'm consistent at it. I even got my, reward member, credit card to get points for flight because I go home every 2 months to make sure I stay grounded, to make sure that I put my family first, and because you gotta make sure you don't forget where you come from. Because in LA, 85% of the people that live here are not from here forget where they come from. They forget how they got here. And they just become superficial. They just become vain, and a lot of I say this because I see it everywhere. A lot of them become a narcissist. It's all about themselves. All they know how to do is talk about themselves, and it's just oh my God. There's no personality. You're dry. You are dry. So that's another reason why it was hard for me to adjust living here, because it's hard to come across people that are really intact with themselves and and just stay true to who they are, and don't let the fashion and just all of those things get to them, because you're more than that. And only the strong survives in LA. And again, not to say that these people are not strong, because I'm sure they are, and a lot of them are successful, but inside there's issues. Man, there's issues, and you can see it. I see it. Anyways, let's see what else about LA. The traffic. The traffic is your destination can be 20 minutes away, but it's gonna take you about 45 minutes to get there. But as long as I got good music, the weather's nice, I'm good. You can't change that. However, I don't know if you've seen the movie The Hunger Games, But LA is considered the capital. I mean, you got the glitz and glamour and like, oh, like, let me videotape this, let me, just everything. Like, the glitz, glamour, all the narcissist people, like, the vanity, yes, I'm saying, yes, they are beautiful. But they get so caught up in that, and it's the capital. And then I'm from District 11, which is Houston, Texas. And when I'm tired of being in the capital, I go to Houston, Texas every 2 months, District 11, aka, or if I need to leave if I need to leave the capital right at the moment, I go to District 5, and that is like Orange County, because as soon as you step outside, and it's funny because Orange County is like what? I think between 30, 35, 30, let's just say between 30 and 40 miles away from LA. Not that long, not that far at all. But when you go there, the people there are they're just like normal people. And like, I mean, you got your guys with the bellies, you got your women with the big hips, and like, you got real people, you got families, you got like grandmas, grandpas, and just people that wear knockoff Adidas shirts or knockoff Nikes, or they wear clothes from Old Navy. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, they're regular people 30 miles from here. And it feels good when I go over there, District 5, I think that, yeah, District 5, and I'm just like, wow, I mean, but the minute you cross that 101 freeway, or the capital is so different. Like, it's crazy. Like, in a short distance can make such a huge difference. But yeah, I call this the capital. I live in the capital, yes. And again, the strong survives, and I know how to keep myself intact. And a lot of industry people live here. And it's funny because there's actually, believe it or not, a lot of people that live here that are from Texas. I don't know what it is about Houston people, but we know how to, just stay strong. I mean, well, I do. I can't speak for everybody, but I guess today's lesson is, well, I just want to touch base a little bit about what, oh, and let me just say this too. I think it's funny because when I see it, I'm just like, really? And when I do my clients and stuff like that, and there's other industry people that are either doing hair or makeup or whatever, and when you do clients, they're paying you for reasons. So you gotta be attentive. Like, be on it. If you're not doing hair, you're not doing makeup, if you're not styling them or assisting, whatever, do what you can to stay busy. Make their life, because a lot of the industry people here, they forget that. They start getting into the glitz and glamour. They forget they are the help. You are the help. And I try to always stay humble, and just like, if they need their shoes buckled, I'm down on the floor, and people that worked with me can tell you this. I'm there safety pinning their dress. I'm there, buckling their shoe. I'm there just like, whatever I can do, because that's just part of my industry. That's why you pay me. It's I want my clients to feel good. And a lot of the industry people here forget that. And they just become whatever they want to, whoever they think they are. And again, this is my opinion. Not everybody agrees. And this is something that I see, and I'm not being bitter at all. Like, each to their own. If you want to just sit there, if you already done your job and you just want to sit there, then just sit there, you know. But that's not me. I'm always like, okay, what else can I do to keep myself busy and also to let my client know that I'm there for you. I'm there for them, you know. You're not just going to pay me all this money for me to just do what I got to do and then just sit there. Why? What's the point? Like, well, that's me. But yeah, that's that. Anyway, so today's lesson, or something that I can give that's encouraging, is, family comes first. Stay true to your family. Stay true to yourself. Even though not a lot of people have family. I understand that too. But you come from somewhere. Go back. If you don't want to go back to where you come from, or if you want to forget it, that's on you, and that's your problem, and that's something that you need to figure out within yourself. But it's always good to make sure you don't run away from what you came from, because that is what made you. And so always remember not to forget where you come from. Not to forget what made you, Because just as fast as, and this is, I stand by this all the time. As fast as you have been blessed, it can be taken away just as fast. Because God don't like ugly. And I'll leave you with that. I love you. God is love. Let's love each other. Let's help each other. And next time.